Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo Snyder of MJ's Shady Inkers and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make this adorable lion with some new product from Stampin' Up and some that are carrying over. So I'm super excited because this lion is so adorable. So let's jump right in and I'll share with you what you're going to need. First I'm going to share the die cut pieces and where I got those from. So I'm going to come on in with all of the die cut pieces that are here. I've already done some sponging on them of some soft suede, and I'll show you how to do that with what's remaining. So these die cut pieces here are from a new die product called Sunflowers Dies. These here, this, those, and these. The buttons come from All Dressed Up. And these flowers are from the Small Bloom Punch, which is this one here. And of course the layering circles, I use the fourth from the largest for this circle. So again, these are the layering circles. This is the All Dressed Up, as well as the one to create the purse. And I use the smallest buttons. And this amazing new die set for sunflowers. And I used all kinds, I think these four here, as well as this one for the tail. And I'm going to show you how to put all that together. But these are new dies you can look forward to in the new upcoming Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog for 2020-2021. And of course I'm incorporating the Your Roarsome from the Dino Days stamp set, which is carrying over into the new catalog. All of these products are going to be current or once the new catalog goes live. Of course, the sunflower dies are definitely current in that catalog. Also using these beautiful in color 2020-2022 in color enamel dots, which are gorgeous colors. I can't wait to share all those amazing things with you. A piece of designer series paper from the Forever Greenery designer series paper in the new catalog. And again, the Just Jade cardstock for my card base. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to share with you how to put all these great things together. You need soft suede ink, your dark soft suede blend, of course blocks. I'm going to pull this stuff in and open up my ink and just start building this lion. So I've already done some pre-sponging to the edges, and I'm going to bring this little guy back in here so you can see him. These are the ears, so I want to make sure they're a little bit more colorful than the remaining pieces that are here. Of course, you don't need to put sponge marks of soft suede on the buttons because they are actually going to become the lion's face. And you want to put a little bit of ink around the edges of those leaves because we're going to actually cut those, and I'll do that shortly, which we'll have to do some more sponging once they're cut. So actually let's come in with our paper trimmer, or you could actually do this freehand. So why don't we do that? We're going to actually just cut across. Make sure I got it where I want it. And we're going to keep those pieces for the paws of the lion. There's no rhyme or reason where you're going to cut these. You just want to make sure they're relatively the same size. Okay? Then we're going to come back in with our sponge and get that edge. Like so. Kind of put a little bit on your tail the best that you can. You certainly don't want to ruin it because it's very delicate. And you're going to set your ink aside. Actually, why don't we go ahead and stamp our sentiment from the Dinah Roar stamp set on a piece of Whisper White, and we're going to set that aside, and we're going to fussy cut that out. So now that we have all of our pre-cut images and stuff all together and ready to assemble, we're going to go ahead and start building our lion. So the first thing we want to do, we want to build his face, and this is all done with snail adhesive. And we got a nice, awesome new adhesive coming out in the new catalog. So if you see that the snail is retiring, that's why. We're going to assemble his little face like that. I should have tucked these in, but I can still get them in there. So put some adhesive on the base of the ears. Tuck those in there like so. And right here, like so. You now are starting to see this lion come together. All right, what else do we need for the face? We need these guys, and these are going to get some adhesive on the back. And these are actually supposed to be the centers of the sunflower for that die set, which you can imagine there is also a coordinating stamp set with that die set for sunflowers. I'm going to come in here and we are going to, it's even got little kind of whiskers because that's what the sunflower actually will build into. Okay, we got our little buttons, so I'm going to grab my glue dots. I'm going to lay these buttons down on my glue dots like so, and just kind of tuck this little guy right in there in between the cheeks. If you can get it in there. It looks like I don't have enough adhesive on that cheek, like so. And then the eyes, and they're going to look really bright and funny until we get these all done and put together. Don't be alarmed. That's the end of my glue dots, it looks like. And don't be alarmed. He might look a little possessed at the moment, but we'll get him fixed. Okay, and then you're going to come in here, and we kind of want to offset his, no, we kind of want to center his body. So we're going to put some dimensionals right there, like so. Peel those off. And we're going to, I am going to kind of, nah, we're good. We're good right there. And then you're going to come in and put some dimensionals on the back of the mane. It's so amazing that this die set actually helps you think outside the box in a sense to help create other things. We're going to set that aside for now because we also need to grab our card base, grab your bone folder. This is a standard card base that is 5 1/4. I'm sorry, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, and it's, you just fold and crease it with your bone folder. Again, grab your adhesive. This piece of designer series paper is 5 1/4 by 4, and that just gets layered on top of your card base in the center, like so. Now you can come in with your cute little guy, and you're going to want to attach the tail. So add a little adhesive. It's also a great idea to have your silicone mat. Come in here and place his tail on the back side of him. You want to make sure that it's not going to be off the card, because you don't want to mess up what you got going on here with the you don't want to go off the side of the card, because you want to be able to fit it in the envelope. I got to be careful because he's already got adhesive on him. We're going to come in here and put him in the center the best that we can, because again, you don't want that to hang off. These are our flowers, which we still need to put a little bit of that soft suede on. And I did too, because I didn't want it to look like a flower for his tail. I actually wanted to look like a little puff of fur. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to, let me remove this piece because we no longer need that. We're going to adhere these two pieces together, like so, overlapping like that. If you feel it needs more soft suede ink, you can go ahead and do that. And we're going to tuck that little tail right there. Cute, isn't it? So that's his tail. We're going to grab some mini dimensionals. Actually, the regular dimensionals should fit on the back side of his paws, like so. And peel the backings off. And we're just going to place these down here. And those are his paws. And we're going to fussy cut out our sentiment. And it's always better to move your paper and not your scissors, because it gives you a smoother edge without jagged pieces. All right, and that gets dimensionals. And because this is already popped up, you want to make sure that your dimensional goes to one side and you put a little bit of snail on this side, like so. And then you can place your sentiment just like that. And now for the eyes. What I did is I wanted to create an eyelid. So I came in here with my blends and I literally went like this and around and just colored that in. And I even went outside, so it makes it look like the lid is over the eye, like it normally would be. Just color that in like so. And then grab these adorable enamel dots in, and I'll tell you what the colors of these are. This one is cinnamon cider. So you have that like so, and that is your finished project. So you have cinnamon cider is a new in color for the enamel dots in this paper. You have bumblebee, which is a new in color, as well as just jade. And then you use the new dies as I showed you in the beginning of this video. I hope that you enjoy this project and that you'll find inspiration and create some of your own. Thank you so much for joining me, and happy stamping. Bye.